Chase Yaki, Blue Futon. We're going in the real world with my most anticipated movies of 2019. This list is going to be some very famous movies that everyone knows about, and there's also going to be some movies where you're like, say, what? What's that movie about? Even I don't know what the movie's about, but I just know the director and actors involved, and I'm like, that looks good. While some of these movies might have posters, some might only have stills of them filming on set, and while some of them might not even have posters or that, they might just be in IMDb. They're filming, we know the director and actors involved, and we know the release date-ish, but these are my top 10 anticipated movies. In alphabetical order of 2019, let's go in the real world. First off, we have 1917. What is it? It's a movie that comes out in December of 2019, directed by Sam Mendes, who also did American Beauty and Skyfall. He writes, directs, it's a World War I movie. What's not to like? I'm intrigued, so it is on the anticipated list. Number 2, on alphabetical order, we have Avengers Endgame. Like, come on, it's been like 20,000 years with 20 movies, and we need to know what happens, who dies off. If this is not on your anticipated movie list of 2019, any out there in the YouTube world, you're crazy, because you need to know what happens next. Does Tony Stark die? Does Captain America die? Does Captain America get replaced? What happens with Thor? What happens with Guardians of the Galaxies? Who knows what's going to happen? What's Thanos going to do? We don't know. I need to see what happens next. Speaking about next, we have another movie you're probably like, huh? It comes out in August, which of course is August releases are iffy, but Boss Level has Mel Gibson and the director who makes absolutely fun movies like Smoking Aces, like Stretch, Joe Conahan. He also wrote Death Wish, which I'm in the favor. I like that movie. He makes violent movies that I dig, and they're witty writing, and this is a sci-fi movie with Mel Gibson. What's not to like? Mel Gibson is prime, like Paycheck, Braveheart, and his badass roles. We're coming back to that. Sign me up for Boss Level. Next, we have, hopefully, the number 1 animated movie of next year, because I honestly think it's going to be better than Toy Story 4, is How to Train Your Dragon 3. Oh my goodness. First one was absolutely robbed from Toy Story 3. In my opinion. Oh wait, did I say Toy Story 4 in the beginning? Anywho, still, How to Train Your Dragon and Toy Story seem like there's a clash, because that one should be Toy Story 3 in my opinion. How to Train Your Dragon was a phenomenal feat of a movie, emotional. It wasn't just for kids, of course. Oh, Toy Story's not for kids, but the actual story and heart and the outcome of the first How to Train Your Dragon blew my mind. I saw it in IMAX. I remember being in the front row of like, oh, this movie's gonna suck now because I'm in the front row, but I was like this the whole time. And now, I'm going to have that same face with How to Train Your Dragon 3. It is on the list for show. And funny thing, we have 2 J's on this list. The next one, of course, is John Wick Chapter 3. We might not have a poster, but we have this bad-ass screenshot of him in the New York streets on a horse getting chased by motorcycles. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a cop's horse, but John Wick has it now. He's on the horse in New York running away from a motorcycle. What the balls is not to like about this movie. Of course, you have other screenshots of Halle Berry in the desert with her German Shepherds and Belgian dogs. I know they're great bomb-sniffing dogs, but John Wick in the streets on a horse in New York being chased by motorcycles. Ah! Of course, and next you have one of my favorite actors of all time, Joaquin Phoenix, in Joker, directed by Todd Phillips. Of course, another DC movie that DC doesn't know what they're really doing yet. Of course, I might have Aquaman in the bag, but this Joker movie is kind of them going, what can we do for one off so it's one and done, and to see where it goes. And this is a test movie that's like $50-60 million. Todd Phillips going in the real grittiness. I mean, he did War Dogs, but of course he did Hangover, Due Date, then War Dogs, and now this. So he's kind of testing out the waters, kind of like what Adam McKay's doing. Can Todd Phillips do it? I personally think he can. And this next one, I'm almost 100% sure it was one of my most anticipated of 2018, New Mutants. Yes, that is my second anticipated, well, maybe second or third, who knows. But I think New Mutants is going to revolutionize horror/comic book movies. If this movie does good, and these reshoots actually make it more scary. Fingers crossed it doesn't make it more like comedic elements. I think this is a haunted house, mental asylum, institution, psych ward, mutant movie. This could be phenomenal, groundbreaking, breaking the fourth wall, even though it's not breaking any fourth wall, but it's just going to break boundaries on such a phenomenal level. I can't wait for New Mutants. It should be on your radar too. Fingers crossed though with this one. This has been delayed over a year. Same with Phoenix, but I have no faith in Phoenix. Sorry, I do have faith in New Mutants. This is another one that I'm almost 100% sure it's on everyone's most anticipated movie of 2019. I'm pretty sure even my mom wants to see it. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the new Quentin Tarantino movie with Brad Pitt, Al Pacino, Leonardo DiCaprio, Margot Robbie, the cat from Homeland. I'm pretty sure Burt Reynolds was supposed to be in it, but he passed away. But why did I choose this screenshot? Look what Quentin Tarantino is wearing. Like, look what he is wearing. I can't speak. Look what Quentin Tarantino is freaking wearing. There, that sounds a lot better if I just open my damn mouth. But yeah, in Old Town Hollywood in the 70s, during the Mansons or 60s, I don't know a lot about that history, but Quentin Tarantino, how he got this movie, by going to studios, and basically the studios made the lots how Quentin Tarantino might like the lots. Like, the studios did that to see if they wanted the movie. That's crazy that the studios, and this shows how Quentin Tarantino has Hollywood by the balls. He's like juggling on, like, haha, I can do whatever I want, and you guys are going to do it. And they will. All right, next on the list, I mean, it could be a T or it could be a U, but I'm going by what's on IMDb. The Untitled Terminator Project. Yes. I was like, yes, Terminator. We have the guy that's directing Deadpool. We have James Cameron basically coming back as like a really hardcore producer, and we have Arnold Schwarzenegger back. But then I see this screenshot, I'm like, oh, that's what we're choosing? I mean, Little Hamilton's back. Why don't you get the guy that's like John Connor in the Terminator 2, but you're getting these people? I mean, I have faith. One of them is going to be like a T1000, T1200, just because there's little lines on her. But that screenshot ain't the prettiest, but I still have faith in this movie. I really think this is going to soar. It's going to be a strong R. I have faith. Got faith? Because you got to have faith. And of course, this one, it's a Z. Zombieland 2. They're 10 years. They're bringing the original 4 back for this movie. Original director. We're going to get more Twinkies or maybe snowballs in this movie. We're going to get crazier cameos, hopefully. Rumor has it already. Dan Aykroyd is going to be, as well as, I want to say it's another one of the Ghostbusters. It ain't Bill Murray, because Bill Murray's dead. So Dan Aykroyd and Sigourney Weaver. Anywho, like the rumors, I'm just making up rumors maybe. So maybe Dan Aykroyd isn't coming back, but Dan Aykroyd, you should come back. You should come do this movie because Bill Murray was in the first one. But Zombieland was a revolutionary, hysterical movie that blew kind of the zombies genre by storm, because I don't know if Walking Dead was alive at that time. Anyway. But Zombieland 2, original cast, it should be on your radar. So those are my top 10 in alphabetical order. Do you agree with some of them? Or some of them you're like, what are you talking about, Willis? But me, I think those are the ones to watch out for, because you can see everyone going, oh, Captain Marvel, oh, Shazam, oh, this one, oh, this one. I kind of went a little unconventional because those are those ones that you heard about and you are intrigued about, and I do have faith in all 10 of these movies, even though they're finger crossed on a lot of them. So, do you agree? Chase like the Blue Futon, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about Blue Futon Utopia, you Blue Futonians. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. And if you made it this far, thank you. If not, oh well. And you're like, oh, is he going to do a top 10 worst and best of 2018? Honestly, I don't think so, because I haven't seen that many movies in 2018 because of where I'm at. Like, I just can't, and I just don't have the right brain power, because I can't think right now. I just don't have, I just can't do it, guys. Maybe I'll do like, oh, these are 5 you should see and 5 you shouldn't see, but I'm brain farting right now, guys, but thanks for watching. It means a lot to me. What am I doing again?